Alright, this video we have for you today is on all the fish in Fortnite. Okay, now there's 39 fish. I've caught them all except for one. So we're going to go through each and every one of them and show you where you can find them and how you can get them. This number one fish is a rumored fish. That's why there's no information about it. As you find the fish, other fish will unlock. It'll tell you where to go, where to find. But this one is a rumored fish because this is supposed to be the Midas fish that can turn anything it wants into gold. But obviously Fortnite hasn't put it out because there's no information on it. Fish number 2 is your standard orange flopper. You can find him anywhere. Right here it tells you where to find him in the abouts. This fish can be caught anytime, day or night, anywhere you want. This one can be found anywhere you want too. This is the green flopper. Number 4 is the blue flopper, which can be found anywhere. Now, since they're all floppers, they all do the same thing. Each and every one of them give you the same life, and that's all they do is give you life. As you move on, you got number 5, which is found anywhere, which is your blue slurp fish. Now, everything's broke down in section. The slurp fish give you shield, and all these are slurp fish for the next so many. Number 6 can only be found in the swampy areas. It is the yellow slurp fish. This actually has to be found somewhere around the swamps. Somewhere around Slurpy Swamp. Somewhere around it in the swamps is where you'll find that one. But that one can be found day or night. Number 7 is your purple slurp fish. This is only found in mountain areas. Some of them are found up in Misty Meadows. Some of them are found in those little houses, like that little yellow house that's in the middle over by retail. There's that little house and that little pond. Those are the mountain area type fish that you gotta find. But you can find them day or night. Only certain one of these can be found at night. This is number 8. This is in coastal regions, only found at night. The best place I found to find these fish in coastal regions, coastal areas, to find the black surf fish is around Coral Castle. If you go around the top of it, there's no fish inside of it, but if you go around the top of it, there's tons of fishing spots out there. Any of the little beach areas, sandy shores, any of the beach areas on the outside of the map. Alright, this is the white slurp fish. This could only be found at night, and it has to be in a swampy area. But notice how this says requires pro fishing rod. That's because your fishing rod now upgrades to blue, and it only upgrades to blue. So you start out with the gray fishing rod. You go to an upgrade machine, and I think it takes 100 of each material, and it will upgrade it where it'll put a little lure on it with a banana. Those are the pro fishing rods. They turn blue in your inventory, and some fish have to be caught with them. The best thing to do, I did all this with a pro rod, is to find a pro rod, upgrade the rod, and then go find your fish. Drift spicy fish. Now the next ones are going to be little puff fish that are called spicy fish. These things are basically like a chili pepper. They make you go quicker. This one can only be found in forest areas. Number 11 is the white spotted spicy fish. He can be found in mountain areas. Number 12 is the southern spicy fish. He can only be found in the swamp areas. Number 13 is the sky blue spicy fish, which is only in coastal areas. And then you have the molten spicy fish, which can be found anywhere that you want to go fishing at with any kind of rod. Now the next ones we're jumping to are floppers. These things give you life, but there's tons of floppers. So this one is the drift flopper, which can be found anywhere. It's very, very common to find. Number 16 is the choho hot flopper, which can only be found in mountain areas. This one is hard to find. It's the Atlantic hot flopper. This is the last one that I found. It requires a pro rod, but it has to be in the mountain areas. This hot flopper is number 18, and it's found in the swamp areas. The chum hot flopper, number 19, coastal areas only. Now, the next thing that we're moving to is number 20. These are all jellyfish, and they're all slurps, so these all give you shield. This is the blue jelly. He can be found, or the slurp jelly, he can be found anywhere. He's blue, he can come out with any kind of rod anywhere. This one can only be found at night, and I only found this down in the swampy areas. It's the dark vanguard jellyfish. Number 22 is the cuddle jellyfish. It's in the swamp areas. It's pink. The peely jellyfish requires a pro rod. You can only find him in the mountains. You can find him any time of the day or night in the mountains. But if you use a normal rod and he's in there, he won't pop out. You won't ever catch him. Purple jellyfish, coastal areas only. Now the next thing we're going to do is jump onto the shieldfish. Number 25 is the black and blue shieldfish. These can be found anywhere and they pop up hundreds at a time. This one is the black striped shieldfish. This can only be found in coastal areas. Now these shieldfish only give you obviously 25% shield. Or 50% shield. They're just like the jellies and everything else. This one is the pink shieldfish. You need a pro rod, but he can be found anywhere. This one is the green shieldfish. He's found in forest areas. Number 29 is the light blue shieldfish. He can be found anywhere. Now the next ones we're moving on to are the thermals. These are a new one that we're stuck in. Every time you eat the thermals, it turns on thermal, like you can see through buildings and stuff like that. It turns your screen into black and white where you can actually see through stuff. You can see heat signatures. This one is the green thermal fish. He can be found in forest regions. Number 31 is the silver thermal fish. You need to have a pro rod for him and he can be found anywhere. Raven thermal fish. Number 32. He can be found in coastal areas. Number 33 is the red and green thermal fish. He can be found in coastal areas. Number 34 is the purple and orange thermal fish. He can be found anywhere. Now, these next set are small fry fish, all different kinds of them, and everybody knows with small fry you only get a little bit of life. All of them do the same thing. There's a lot of them all over. They're just in different colors. This one is a light blue small fry. You can find them anywhere. This one for number 36 is the tan small fry, which can be found anywhere. This one is the purple top small fry. He can be found anywhere. Now this one is different. This one is the black small fry. He can only be found at night. I think there's a total of 3 fish on here that can only be found at night. And very last and final, 39, is your blue small fry, and he can be only found in coastal areas. So that is all 39 fish and what they look like, where they can be found, minus the top number 1, because I don't even think they put it in the game yet. There's no information on the minus fish, but that's what this one is supposed to be. But like I said, no information, so we don't know. And nobody's found one yet. But I haven't found anybody's found all 39 fish, but here you go. All 39 fish. Hope you guys have fun fishing.